What's good, Nationers? Welcome back to another video. I do have to come clean before we begin this video. I lied. In my last video, Nationers, I said there was going to be no more blue hoodie. You're never going to see a blue hoodie in a video. Well, I may have lied, and I'm wearing a blue hoodie right now, but in exciting news, I'm going to be ranking some of my favorite YouTubers that I currently watch, as well as YouTubers that I have watched but don't really watch anymore. But before we get into it, I feel like it's important that we set up the criteria. Luckily, I've already done that for us. Let's look at it. At the bottom of the leaderboard, we have leave the platform. Like YouTubers that I used to watch, and I'm like, why did I watch them? Why? And then we move up to fell off. Not in a bad way, but maybe in a bad way. Also very credible. Their name's out there. You know, they've done some good stuff, and that's kind of it. We also have best as they come. And then we have goats. This is like the almighty of the almighty, and let me tell you, Nationers, I think there's going to be some goats in there. However, Nationers, this is a tough video to make because you guys are going to be seeing what YouTubers I watch and what YouTubers I did watch. So, yeah. Please don't look at me differently. First off, we have Mr. Beast. I think it's quite obvious where Mr. Beast is going to go. Just kidding, Mr. Beast, you could go right up into the GOAT, as he should. Well, let's get into our second YouTuber today. We have Erac, a up-and-coming YouTuber. I'm going to put him in credible for right now. However, but I think things could shuffle around later in the video as we add more YouTubers, as I'm comparing them and being like, where do they go? Funny enough, I was actually in an Erac video, but in VR. So I wasn't like in, I was like in a Erac video. So that was pretty cool. Next up, we have one of the most OG, funny comedian YouTubers that I have ever seen. And her name is Colleen Ballinger, more famously known as Miranda Sings. Let me tell you, Miranda Sings. Where's Miranda gonna sing? Miranda's gonna sing and fell off. Unfortunately, I haven't seen much of her. She had a baby. She's kind of taking time for that. However, I don't feel as if this fell off category is something that is like bad. It's really not. This category is just more or less like they've done YouTube and now they don't really do YouTube, or they've moved on to different things. Now, Nationers, we get into another comedian, one of the funniest people I have ever heard talk. His name is Danny Gonzalez. Let me tell you something about Danny Gonzalez. I have been watching Danny Gonzalez off and on for a long time. When I found Danny again, it was really funny because we had this brand bounty. It was like a sponsorship with Current. There was two like examples of like brand integration. One of them was Erac, and then the other was Danny Gonzalez. And I remember looking at Danny Gonzalez's current ad read, and it was really funny because like he just started popping up on my recommended because I watched like a good chunk of the video, right? And ever since I watched like newer videos, I have been like just falling in love with his content. I watch pretty much Danny Gonzalez videos when I go to bed. So yeah. Also, Nationers, I forgot to mention, if you do want to check out this tier list for yourself, I'm going to leave a link in the description below where you guys can actually go fill out this tier list for yourself. Next up, we have vlogger turned family man, former prankster, Roman Atwood. Roman Atwood. This is interesting because Roman Atwood is somebody that got me into vlogs. We're gonna put him up in GOAT for right now. I feel like he's gonna move down, but hear me out. Roman Atwood was like the GOAT of the vlog, GOAT of like the family vlog scene, and then he became like a best as they come, as like he kind of lowered like his upload stuff and things were going on. He kind of became as best as he come, and then he moved down to credible. Like he was just like a credible YouTuber. And this is where I'm getting conflicted because he's a very credible YouTuber. He still uploads. He still does like YouTube stuff. But like, does many people watch? Let's look up Roman Atwood's channel right now. Okay, so I mean, there's still some like videos that are out here. Like this is 2 weeks ago, 500,000 views at least. You know, you're gonna get at least 500,000 views out of him. That's not bad. Saying, you know, I get like 400 views on my main channel. So here's where I'm conflicted again. Is he top of fell off or is he bottom of credible? Because he still uploads, whereas like Miranda Sings doesn't post anymore. I think I'm going to keep him in credible for now. And he may go into the bottom of credible later, but we're going to have to find and see how that all pans out. Up next, Nationers, we have Mr. Penny Challenge boy himself, Ryan Trahan. Ryan Trahan, for me, is going in the second category, best as they come. This is also something where I'm very conflicted here. I think Ryan is like a low best as they come, high credible. You know, he's still kind of like peeking out of like this weird bubble that like a lot of people know him because like the viral stuff that he does in his videos, but like I don't know if they really think it's like, oh, that's Ryan, that's Ryan. However, I think I'm gonna put Ryan in best as they come as of right now. Now, next up, we have late night TV show host Lily Sings. Another interesting one. I'm gonna put her in GOAT for right now, and we're gonna work our way down here. Lily, great YouTuber. Loved watching her skits with her parents, quote unquote, and just like everything that she had to offer to the platform. I think there was something so rich and so deep in her content that there was like an overarching message. However, things change, and you know, some people decide to take on endeavors that may not suit them. Lily decided to tackle late night TV, and I don't know how I feel about it. As a YouTuber, great. However, I think Lily has kind of reeled back this whole YouTube world and is now focusing on different endeavors. I'm gonna put her in the back of Fell Off just as like a YouTuber, because we're looking at it as YouTube, I guess. We have one of my personal favorite YouTubers. This is actually like a multiple. It's 7 of them. It is the Sidemen. I think without any question of a doubt, if you have watched the Sidemen, got to follow any of their journeys, whether that be through Minecraft with Vic, whether that be through soccer with Harry Simon, whether that be through just like the transformation of Harry, whether that be just Toby, being Toby, or KSI's boxing endeavors, you know that these 7 are GOATs. Next up, we have theorist Matpat. This is interesting. I think Matpat, for his niche, is phenomenal. Best as they come, right? However, in the overall scope of things, is Matpat deserving of a best as they come? Is Matpat better than Ryan Trahan in best as they come, or worse? Maybe not worse, because they're all really good. Like, they're all really good YouTubers. But I think I'm gonna put Matpat, the game theorist, film, food theorist, in second, right behind Danny and ahead of Ryan as of now. Again, very knowledgeable guy and super funny as well. I think this whole row is just full of like funny people. Like it's amazing. It's amazing how this has all come. Do I just like funny people? Is that it? Next up, we have Trick Shotter's Dude Perfect. Now here's where I am like, again, it's like they're either at the top of one or the low end of others. I think they're GOATs. I think the story of how they became YouTubers, they just posted like a video that went viral and being like, dude, perfect, and that's their name, and like, you know, having to quit their jobs in their documentary. It was really cool to listen to that. Recently, again, I think maybe it's just because I'm a little bit out of their age range. I still think they're GOATs, but I think they're going to be on the lower end, in my opinion. Nothing against them. Great YouTubers, love all 5 of them. I also love their Overtime series, which if you guys haven't watched, you guys should go watch. Next up, I don't know if anyone's actually going to know these next 2 YouTubers that I'm about to talk about. I actually watch them pretty frequently. I remember I used to be on a binge of this upcoming YouTuber, Anthony Fantano, The Needle Drop, baby. The Needle Drop. Here's where I think this is like a very safe bet. Very safe, very credible. Next up, we have VFX artists. Yeah, baby, your boy is watching some VFX. That's what's good. It is Corridor Digital, or Corridor Crew, however you want to do that. Corridor, a great VFX art warehouse. Very credible. Love what they do. I think I'm going to put them above Erac. I think that I'm truly going to put them above Erac, even though, you know, I was in a metaverse video with Erac, and obviously the CGI, the whole metaverse, virtual reality, that whole world, you know, I think I'm going to give it a Corridor Crew. Next up, this one might be a shocker to people. I don't know when I watched her, I don't know when I don't remember the time that I watched SS Sniper Wolf, baby. Do I put leave the platform? Do I put fell off? I mean, best as they come. I think I'm gonna put SS Sniper Wolf here. I think that's that's something that I am satisfied with. There's a reason I don't watch her anymore. Or I don't even know if I did. I honestly don't know if I did. However, like killing it on YouTube. You can't argue about that, okay? You can't argue about her views, okay? Nationers, we have future Oscar winners. Yes Theory. Oh, baby, you bet your dollars to my donuts. It's Yes Theory, baby. Yes Theory, very credible YouTubers. I think I'm going to put them ever so slightly above Roman, only because their content isn't something that I really entirely enjoy anymore. I do take a lot of inspiration from what they have in their videos and how to portray that. However, it's just not maybe my cup of tea right now because, again, I've been on a Danny Gonzalez binge. And yeah, I think I'm going to put Yes Theory in that credible spot. Nothing against them. You know, you grow up, you kind of have different interests. So yeah. Next up, Nation, this is a very special YouTuber that I think deserves his flowers, and his name is Evan Fung, more famously known as Vanoss Gaming. And Vanoss Gaming, GOAT creator, you know, one of the better gamer YouTubers that has ever existed on this platform. The sole YouTuber that got me into YouTube, hence why I'm making this video now and why Vanoss Gaming's in the video. However, times change, as we all know, and you know, now as I'm watching Danny Gonzalez, I'm not really watching Vanoss Gaming, and not to his diss or anything against him. It's just like, is it a falling off? Is it credible? Like, as a YouTuber, I think Vanoss Gaming still like does great. Is it here? Is it here? I think it's like a mix in between here and like here. I feel like Vanoss Gaming right there is like a 2 thumbs up, baby. Next up, we have a YouTuber that I kind of recently got into because of a video that they made on Lily Singh's moving to network television, where there are script writers and stuff. We have scripted commentary channel Drew Gooden, and boy, do I love me some Drew Gooden. Drew Gooden's also a channel that I like to fall asleep to at night. However, I don't think it's like this, where it's DG and DG. Again, they are 2 different people. However, I think Drew's like a very credible YouTuber. I think Drew's gonna go right here for me. I love Drew, love the videos that he posts. It's a different style, and I like it. So 2 thumbs up to Drew Gooden. Next up, we have another gaming YouTuber, Lachlan. I've actually watched like Lachlan for like a very short period of time, not too long ago. Yeah. Lachlan is an interesting one. Again, somebody that I didn't watch a whole lot. Very credible. I think Lachlan goes here. I think for a gaming scene, maybe even goes here. Lachlan, shout out you. You know, you're just up there with the yellow gang with your yellow brethren, Corridor crew. I'm already not looking forward to this because I know these comments are going to be like, Jared, you only watch male streamers. You only watch dudes. You only watch guys. No, I don't. There's just like no female YouTubers that I watch. And it sucks that the ones that I did watch no longer make YouTube videos. If there's any good female creator out there that you think I would really enjoy, leave a comment down below, for the love of God. This is not something that I'm like, Jenna Marbles, the queen. I think if I had like iJustine up here, I think like it would be like a best as they come. I just don't watch iJustine. I don't watch her. And it sucks because I would have put her on here, but I never really watched her. I've only seen like 2 videos, 3 videos of hers. However, Jenna Marbles obviously left the platform, so do we put her and leave the platform above Sniper Wolf? Is that appropriate? Again, these comments are all gonna come after me, man. Look at this. It's all these dudes. It's just a whole bunch of dudes. And I'm a little upset. I mean, SS Sniper Wolf's like the only one that still posts YouTube videos. However, like, you know. However, Nationers, we have the king himself. Is Casey Neistat a fallen off? Is this what I'm seeing? I think Casey's a great YouTuber, very credible. I think it's one of these things where I think Casey Neistat has like taken the reins back of his YouTube channel. I don't think he's fallen off, for anyone that's wondering. I think Casey's like a here right before Roman. I think Casey's a great YouTuber. Probably would belong in here if he still posted. However, I think I'm going to put Casey here only because of the stipulation that he just uploaded a video as of recording this. And it's one of those things that we haven't seen him in a while. I love you, Casey. And yeah. Next up, Nationers, we have Vine Star, former Vine Star that is, YouTube Boxer, YouTuber, Mr. NFT, we have Logan Paul. Now, I feel like Logan Paul is one of these creators that I watched, really enjoyed, doesn't post a whole lot as of right now, just uploaded his launch of his Polaroid NFT as of recording this not too long ago, and it's one of those things, like, I feel like he could belong here, he could belong here, he might even belong right there. I'm going to put Logan Paul in GOAT. I think I'm going to put LP in GOAT with, you know, his business partner, Drink Prime, baby. Next up, we have lacrosse players turned creator economy YouTubers. We have Colin and Samir. Now, funny story, I got to meet Colin and Samir. No, they are not a leave the platform. No, they are not a fell off. Are they credible? I think so. I think Colin and Samir are like a YouTuber like right here. Like, these YouTubers were YouTubers that I really watched, don't post exactly like content that I watch anymore. However, these guys are like on the cusp. They're like here and here. I think I'm going to put them above Yes Theory. And that's a bold statement because I actively watch them. Like, any video that they post, I actively watch. I made them a coloring book. And yeah, that's what's up. That's what's good. Next up, Nationers! Next up, Nationers, we have a YouTuber that you guys may not know about. However, this is a YouTuber that I really like and have learned a lot of YouTube thumbnail stuff from. This is Benny Productions. Benny Productions is a YouTuber who does like really cool Photoshop stuff. And my golly, is it cool to watch Benny just like create stuff out of like these assets of just like a rock, a barrel, a broken toy car, and like create things out of it. I think Benny is like a GOAT thumbnail Photoshop artist, GOAT best as they come type of guy. Is he here? I think I'm gonna put him here. I think like Benny is like a solid like middle ground and credible, and I don't think I'm mad about that. Benny, I love your channel. I really do. I wish more people honestly got to see your content because I think the content that Benny makes, that you make, Benny, is incredible. So Benny, you deserve your flowers. Moist Critical. Charles is another commentary channel where he talks about like different things going on Twitch, different things going on YouTube, different scandals, reaction stuff, and giving his foresight and kind of like the semi-inspiration of this series of doing tier lists. So a shout out to Charles White Jr. Did not look that up. Is Charles worthy of a best as they come? He's been on the channel for just so long. I don't know if he's like deserving. It's one of these things where I'm like, I don't know. This is interesting. This is very, very interesting. I think I watch more Corridor Crew than I watch, but then like I get binging sprees of Charles, Moist Critical, and then I'm like, I don't know. I think I'm gonna put Moist Critical here. I think I'm gonna put Moist Critical incredible, and I'm not mad with that. Next up, Nationers. You guys may know Mr. Felix Kjellberg as the guy from, I forgot his YouTube original thing. I totally forgot it. Like Scary Nights with Pewdiepie. What is it called? I feel like a fake fan. I feel like a fake 19-year-old with a small PP. Pewdiepie, as you guys know, Pewdiepie, the most subscribed to individual YouTube channel and is the first YouTuber to 100 million subscribers. That's what's up. I think I'm gonna put Pewdiepie up here. I think this is like a good tier list here. I think I'm gonna do that. Oh wow, I probably just like broke a lot of souls. He's carrying a current card. That's funny. We were talking about that earlier. However, I think I'm gonna put Sidemen above Mr. Beast, and I'm gonna put Pewdiepie 2 under that. Above Dude Perfect. And I think that's fair. Does that mean I have a big peepee now? Is that how that works? Next up, we have tech YouTuber. No, this is not iJustine, even though I did mention her early in this video. This is Marquez Brownlee, baby. Marquez freaking Brownlee, baby. Yes, we got Marquez. I'm putting Marquez in best as they come. okay? Put Marquez as best they come. A YouTube legend, I think most anyone can understandably know. I think everyone knows who Marquez is in MKBHD. Yes, very niche in their channel. However, I think Marquez does a great job of pairing like things that we already know in iPhones and Samsung and Androids and iOS and different computers and vehicles to the modern kind of like tech world. And I think he does a great job at doing that. So I'm going to put Marquez in best as they come. And with that, Nationers, that concludes today's YouTubers tier list video. If you guys, again, want to do this tier list, I'm going to leave a link in the description below. Comment some female content creators that I should watch, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. 07. Peace. Peace.